Welcome to HubCraft, and today we're going to be hyping up the new Caves and Cliffs update. We're going to talk about everything we know about Caves and Cliffs thus far. And yes, we're talking about new mobs, new features, the glow squid, and everything else regarding Caves and Cliffs. If you guys aren't aware, Caves and Cliffs is set to release summer of 2021, which is actually right around the corner whenever you think about it. So if you're excited about Caves and Cliffs, let's go ahead and talk about all of the features. But before we do that, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to HubCraft if you have not already. So without further delay, let's get started. So the first feature that is causing my crippling depression is we got a new mob coming to the game called the glow squid. It won by a 52 to 47 vote with the Iceologer. So unfortunately, Ice Gang will have to wait. Piss Cow, we don't want you in the game. Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update is going to be releasing summer of 2021, which is a bit further out than I'd like it to be, but you know, I'm sure we're going to get snapshots and be able to play the update sooner. But I just want to make sure that they get this update right. They've been really crushing it lately with updates. The Nether update was insane. The Ocean update was great, so I cannot wait for the Caves and Cliffs update. It's already looking like it will be one of the best that we've ever had. So the new update is going to have new cave biomes and generation. The biomes that are going to be in the caves will be lush caves, which are, you know, a lot more lush with like shrubbery and stuff. There's going to be a deep dark. If you've ever played modded Minecraft or the deep dark mod, then you know for a fact that it's going to be insane. There's going to be dripstone caves with stalactites and stalagmites. Those are basically like the spiky things that are up and down in caves. So there's going to be big caves. There's going to be caves with water in them. There's going to have local water levels. So like there's going to be like a specific level that if you go far down enough in a cave, then that will have water. There's going to be caves in the shape of a crevasse, as well as cave water rafting, which means that there's going to be waterfalls that we normally see in caves, but these things are going to be a lot bigger and a lot more fun. Now, the actual shapes and sizes of the caves are actually independent of what biome you're in. So regardless of the biome, the shapes of the caves, as well as the size, it'll be completely independent of the biome that you're in. There's going to be a lot more variation in the caves than we see in the overworld. Pillars, flat, tall, etc. Some caves are going to be marked on the surface, and there will be caves that contain geodes. Now, the next big thing, which is actually a location on the map, which will be called the archaeological dig sites. There's a new item called a brush. You can essentially clear away collapsed rubble layer by layer, and if you're careful, then you can actually retrieve that artifact and actually use it on different materials. For instance, there's a new ceramic pot that you can actually make and have designs on the ceramic pot, as well as turning those pots into clay after you fire them up. So that should add for some great customization in the game. Now, as far as new blocks that we're going to be getting a new type of grass block that seems to stick up like carpet and then fall down as well. There's going to be a new grass block that looks to be like it has grass or moss all around the block that, you know, makes it look really cool. There's a new type of stone that's located in the deep dark, which I am super excited about. Obviously, it's not going to be similar to the deep dark that we've gotten in the modded Minecraft, but either way, I cannot wait for it. There's going to be new water lilies that are called drip leaf that will essentially allow you to platform on top of them. But as soon as you stand on them, they kind of just fall back right. There's a new tree called the azalea tree. It's mark lush in caves on the surface. There's roots in the soil blocks, fruits in the leaves, or possibly flowers. Now, obviously, there's azalea saplings that are cube shaped. There's a new spore blossom flower that generates particles, dripstone stalagmites, dripstone stalactites. Obviously, the stalactites are the ones that fall, fill cauldrons with water, and the stalagmites are just the spikes that if you jump on them or if a mob jumps on them, then they, you know, take damage or they die. There's candles in the game that look to be derived from stone. There's powdered snow. There's going to be a brand new area in the caves called the amethyst zones, or I guess they're going to be called the geode location, that are these crystal area that's like a brand new spot that's super rare. The crystals grow from a special unobtainable block. They can be farmed though. Now, if you farm the crystals, you can actually use that to create a new in-game item called the telescope, which offers in-game zoom similar to what you're used to with Optifine. And you can craft those by getting the crystal shards and using the crystal and the copper to create the telescope. You can use the copper to create a new item called lightning rods that'll allow you to put them on your house. It will attract the lightning into a singular location, so whenever there's a big lightning storm, you won't have to worry about any of your roofs turning into flames because you're not using the proper material. There's brand new backpacks in the game that are going to be called bundles, and I cannot wait for this aspect. We've been needing backpacks and bundles for a long time, so I'm glad that these things are going to be in the game. So not only are you going to have your shulker, but you're going to be able to use the bundles as well. Now, my question is, can you actually put these shulkers in the bundle and vice versa? I'm hoping that that's the case, because that would be extremely awesome. Now, there's a new item in the game called the Skulk Box and the Skulk Sensor, and these things detect footsteps and placing and breaking blocks, and they utilize a new redstone method called wireless redstone. Yes, the days of having to do everything wired is over. We're finally getting wireless redstone. We got some brand new updates to mobs. There's going to be goats in the game for the cliff side of the updates, which is going to be insane. The goats obviously jump and they headbutt. There's a new mob called the axolotl, which is a pretty awesome predator mob that actually lives in the lush caves inside of the water. You can actually capture them like you do regular fish with the bucket. They come in multiple different colors, and yes, you can use them as pets and create an entire army of axolotls in your game and just go through and start destroying different water mobs like the squid. There's a brand new boss mob called the Warden. Obviously, it's not a full boss, but it is a brand new mini boss mob called the Warden. It is a blind mob and it reacts to vibrations, and I am super excited about the Warden. It seems like there's a lot more features that are coming into the game that look like they're from the end. So I feel like the end is slowly leaking into the overworld as well as the nether. The 1.17 update will have a new ore generation overhaul, which possibly hints at ore veins going to be in the game, which that's what they hinted at. They didn't really give us much information, which means you can actually start following the ore veins and slowly getting more items. The current way that Minecraft ores generate is a lot more centralized, and with the new veins, it could mean that as you start to follow that vein, you could find a lot more of that specific item. Rather than mining just like 6 blocks in a centralized location, you can mine about 10 or 15 if you continue following the vein. This Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update is going to be absolutely insane, and we already saw right now, just from the features that we got released, that this is going to be one of the biggest we've ever seen, and I could not be more excited about it. That is going to wrap it up with this video, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are with this update. Is there anything you hope to see in Minecraft 1.17? Are you excited for the future? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with your notifications on, and until next time, this has been your boy Wes, and I will see you on the next Minecraft video. Real quick though, guys, be sure to follow HubCraft on Twitter, Facebook, and the Discord in the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Wes, and I'll talk to you soon.